Just being a netrunner is more than powerful enough to easily complete most content in Cyberpunk 2077, but pair that up with tech weapons and a sniper rifle and you have an almost untouchable build. This build should be able to handle the Don't Fear the Reaper mission with ease. In fact, I'll have a link in the description for a full run through of Don't Fear the Reaper with this build. Your first weapon slot is going to be a sniper rifle. Early game you should be able to buy or loot a Necomata, which is a decent tech sniper capable of shooting enemies through walls. This is going to help you a lot in the early levels because you don't have great net running skills yet, so hiding behind walls and taking down enemies you've tagged or pinged is going to be the best way to approach early game content. Mid game you want to get the Overwatch sniper, so make sure you focus on Panam's questline after the heist to get the Overwatch as soon as possible. The Overwatch is my personal favourite sniper rifle as it's the only sniper rifle in the game with a suppressor, and it has the power of the grad sniper, which is one of the more powerful weapons in the game in terms of one-shot damage with an increased reload speed. You will need 10 in the body attribute to use it properly, so make sure you have high enough body rating, which can be achieved through Gorilla Arms. In case you didn't know, Gorilla Arms increase your body attribute for attribute checks. Rare gives you +2, Epic +4 and Legendary +6. Therefore with Legendary Gorilla Arms you will only need 4 body, for example. In the late game, once you've reached 18 technical ability and have the Edgerunner Artisan perk to craft legendary weapons, you can go ahead and get the Breakthrough crafting spec from the suspected organised crime activity in Rancho Coronado if you would prefer to use a tech rifle for the ability to shoot through walls. The Breakthrough can also ricochet like a power weapon. The only drawback compared to the Overwatch is that you cannot put a silencer on it, so I prefer to stick with the Overwatch. For your second slot, the Widowmaker is a great choice, especially if you stick with the Overwatch as your primary, as the Widowmaker is a precision tech rifle with the ability to shoot through walls, plus you get this rifle in the same line of quests that you get the Overwatch. You can actually get it before the Overwatch. Just make sure to help Panam get her revenge against Nash to obtain the rifle from his cold, dead, rotting corpse. In your third slot, go for the Comrade's Hammer, a tech revolver with ridiculous damage when upgraded and combined with 2 specific handgun perks. Comrade's Hammer is a tech weapon that can, of course, shoot through walls and has a very high base damage. However, it only shoots once before you have to reload, and reloading is not fast. You might think that makes this weapon unviable, unusable, rubbish, but it's actually not, because the Grand Finale perk makes it so that the last round in a pistol or revolver magazine deals double damage, and since Comrade's Hammer only holds 1 round in the magazine at a time, and it already has high damage, and this perk permanently doubles that damage, it makes it extremely powerful. Also, the Wild West perk removes the damage penalty from pistols and revolvers when shooting from a distance, making this pistol just as, if not even more powerful than a tech sniper rifle at long range. The constant need to enter a long reload animation is annoying and the main drawback, so personally I found it best to use this gun as a quick one-off burst of damage in a fight and then switch to the Widowmaker to finish the job. This is my Cyberware setup for this build. Of course, feel free to change any aspect of it, or any aspect of the build really, but this is what I feel worked best. For frontal cortex, Camillo RAM Manager, Memory Boost and X Disk, all of these are focused on boosting RAM and RAM recovery for your quick hacking. Ocular System mods, I was able to buy a legendary trajectory analysis schematic from Victor Vector, which is ideal for the sniper, so I went with 3 of those to massively boost headshot damage. Circulatory system, I have tyrosine injector, feedback circuit and biomonitor. Immune system, cataresist and detoxifier. Nervous system, Kolesnikov and synaptic accelerator. Integumentary system, subdermal armor, optical camo, which I switched to for gigs that require stealth, otherwise just use grenades, and grounding plating. Now the best cyber deck in the game is the Tetratronic Rippler Mark IV, an iconic cyber deck that uploads hacks ridiculously fast and makes your ultimate quick hacks that completely disable enemies spread to an additional target. For the hacks themselves, I went with a non-lethal setup with ping, system reset, short circuit, reboot optics, cripple movement, and a weapon glitch. Weapon glitch and reboot optics, when upgraded to legendary, can be used as demons that automatically upload when an enemy spots you, which is incredibly useful. By the way, I don't know if I'm saying demons right. I don't know if you're supposed to say demons or daemons. I'm just going to say demons. Skeleton, go for synaptic signal optimizer and bionic joints. For hands, go for ballistic coprocessor for the Overwatch. Arms, go for gorilla arms for the body boost. And finally, for legs, go for reinforced tendons and then upgrade to fortified ankles when you can get them. Your attributes at max level will be 20 reflexes, 18 technical ability, 3 cool, 20 intelligence, and 10 body. If you don't want to go all the way up to level 50, you can sacrifice technical ability and only increase your body to 4 and then boost it up to 10 with legendary gorilla arms for Overwatch, or if you don't plan on using Overwatch, you don't need to increase your body stat at all. If you would rather put your remaining points into cool instead of body for a more stealth focused approach, you can do that. Just make sure your body is at 4 with legendary gorilla arms if you're using Overwatch, then increase cool up to 9 for the sniper perk, which increases damage from headshots fired outside of combat by 10%. Focus on increasing reflexes and intelligence first, then technical ability, and finally body. Quick hacking will make combat easier, reflexes increase your critical damage with your sniper and give you access to better assault perks, tech will be useful later in the game for legendary crafting, and body is a better option than cool as it increases your health and gives you access to some great cyberware. If you get it all the way up to 10, you can even swap out your gorilla arms for different cyberware if you want to. For perks, your main focuses will be quick hacking, breach protocol, assault, handguns, engineering, and crafting. Some key perks you don't want to miss are, from assault, make sure you get all 3 levels of bullet jock, which increases your damage done with rifles by 10% each level. Named bullets increases crit damage with rifles and submachine guns by 20%. Savage Stoic increases damage with rifles and submachine guns by 35% when standing still. Nerves of Steel increases headshot damage with sniper rifles and precision rifles by 15%. Executioner deals 25% more damage with rifles and subs to enemies whose health is above 50%. Feel the Flow to reduce reload time, and Long Shot, which increases the damage of rifles and subs the further you are located from your enemies. From handguns, go for OK Corral to do more damage to low health enemies. Westworld to increase crit chance with fully modded pistols. All 3 levels of Desperado to increase damage of pistols, both levels of a fistful of Eurodollars to increase crit damage, Wild West to remove the damage penalty from pistols when shooting from a distance, and Grand Finale, making the last round in a pistol clip do double damage. In crafting, take all crafting rarity perks up to Edgerunner Artisan to craft all item rarities including legendary, and optionally, if you want to use crafting to make money, take perks like efficient upgrades, cost optimization, workshop, mechanic, ex nihilo, and let there be light to improve the efficiency of buying crafting components to make high rarity weapons and sell them for profit. In engineering, go for both levels of Lickety Split to reduce charge time, Uber Charge to increase fully charged damage, Fuck All Walls to increase the amount of charge needed to penetrate walls. Nice. Both levels of up to 11 to increase the amount you can charge a tech weapon, and Gun Whisperer to stop tech weapons from automatically firing when fully charged. In Breach Protocol, go for all mass vulnerability related perks, including quick hacks and resistances, Turret Tamer to make turrets friendly, Head Start to auto upload your first demon, Hackathon to shorten quick hack cooldown after uploading 3 or more demons in one go, Compression to make demon code sequences 1 shorter, Efficiency to improve RAM recovery after uploading 3 or more demons, Extended Network to highlight the access points, which are great for leveling and resource gathering, Total Recall and Total Recaller, which both make Ice Pick reduce quick hacks by an additional RAM unit, Big Sleep to shut down cameras, and finally Buffer Optimization to increase the duration of all demon effects by 100%. In quick hacking, make sure to get critical error to allow for critical hits with quick hacks, signal support to increase quick hack duration, bloodware to increase quick hack damage, all crafting related perks up to Bart Moss Legacy to craft legendary quick hacks, optimization to decrease quick hack cost by 1 RAM, all levels of anamnesis, I've definitely pronounced that wrong, so Cyberdeck RAM can't drop below 4, all levels of biosynergy to allow your RAM to recover during combat, Forget Me Not to restore 1 RAM when you eliminate an enemy affected by a hack, Subliminal Message to increase damage to unaware targets with quick hacks, and if you plan on using quick hacks that spread, like the Contagion quick hack, make sure to get all 3 levels of Plague and get Diffusion. When it comes to clothes, just wear whatever gives you the highest armor rating, don't worry about it too much. The Armadillo mod is probably the best clothing mod, so if you want, just use that and then use the wardrobe to keep your favourite outfit. All of this comes together to create an overpowered tech hacker / sniper that can take down hordes of enemies with ease.